Hello students, this is Saurabh and today we are going to discuss a very important topic from the subject engineering mechanics. The name of topic is free body diagram. Recently in GATE 2021 a 2 marks question has been come from this topic free body diagram. So we will discuss about free body diagram, how to draw free body diagram of system of forces and what is our main purpose to draw free body diagram. So students, let's start with free body diagram. Free body diagram is basically the combination of two terms, that is free body plus diagram. Free body means free body is nothing but free body is basically a isolated body. This type of body, students, isolated body. Generally what happens basically when a body is subjected to a system of forces, if we remove any types of supports, then the body is known as isolated body. I will take this with the help of an example, free body diagram. Basically free body diagram represents all the active and reactive forces acting on a body. Active and reactive forces means suppose a roller of weight W, a ruler of weight W is rest on a horizontal surface. This surface may be smooth or may be rough, but basically what we will assume here, this surface is smooth. There is no friction. That is the coefficient of friction is equal to 0. Means surface is smooth. So students, what I am saying I am having a ruler of weight W is resting on a smooth surface, smooth horizontal surface as shown in figure. So students, what Newton's third law said that to every action there is always equal and opposite reaction. Means the self weight of body W, this force is known as active force. Active force means this force is correctly acting on this body. Force may be acting externally, but here I am considering only the self weight of body, that is W. So this W is known as active force. Since this W is acting downward direction, there is a support. This force will do a action on this support. If I remove this support, so there will be a reaction in vertical upward direction, due to which, according to Newton's third law of motion, what Newton's third law of motion said that to every action, means what W is doing here, W is doing action, to every action there is always equal and opposite reaction. So this is the reaction. This reaction is what? Reactive force. This reaction is what? Reactive force. So what I said earlier, free body diagram is the pictorial representation of all the active and reactive forces acting on a body. This reaction will always act perpendicular to the support. So sometimes this reaction is also known as normal reaction. Which type of reaction, students? Normal reaction. So this is the first example I have taken. I am again taking a second example. Again I am assuming this is a ruler resting in a B-shaped groove as shown in figure. What is this? This is the weight of the ruler. This is point A, this is point B. I'm assuming the inclination is alpha and this inclination is beta. So how to draw the free body diagram of this? Vertical reaction will act, self weight of body will act in vertical downward direction. If I remove support, there will be a reaction Ra, and reaction will always act normal to the support. If this angle is alpha, this is 90, so this angle will remain 90 minus alpha. This angle will remain 90 minus alpha. Again, if I remove this support, again this reaction will normal. If this angle is beta, this angle will remain 90 minus beta. This angle will remain 90 minus beta. 90 minus beta. What is this reaction, students? This reaction is Rb. So students, this is the basic method or basic approach how to draw the free body diagram of a rigid body. On the same topic, I have taken two examples of one ruler. Now I will discuss a problem considering the equilibrium of two rulers. This question has been asked recently in GATE 2021 in set 1 or 2, I am not sure, but this question has been asked recently. So let's discuss this problem. In free body diagram, what will be our main procedure? Our first step will be to remove all the supports acting on a body and replace all these supports with the help of support reaction. Then analyze all the forces acting here. Suppose So student, this was the problem has been asked. What was the problem? There are two rollers, two identical rollers. Identical rollers means the radius of each roller is 0.3 meter and weight of each roller is 50 Newton. Rest in a cylindrical cup of diameter 1 meter. So what is our main target? To determine contact reaction at point A, contact reaction at point B, and contact reaction at point C. So this is our problem, and what will be our step 1? Our step 1 will be to remove all the supports and draw the free body diagram. If I remove all the supports, so there will be a reaction from this. What is this? Rb reaction. There will be a reaction. What is this? Ra, and there will be a reaction. What is this? Rc. And what is acting? Self weight 15 Newton. What is acting? Self weight 15 Newton. So students, there will one reaction will act to maintain the equilibrium of these two rollers, equal and opposite reaction, that is R. So students, this is basically our free body diagram. How many forces? Externally we are having three contacts, but there is also a internal contact here, and on this internal contact there will be a equal and opposite reaction. I am assuming that reaction is R. So students, basic procedure is, if we have more than one roller, first we will choose that roller on which minimum unknown is acting. If I choose this roller, how many forces are acting on this? R A, R B and R. But we have only two equations for the coplanar concurrent forces, that is horizontal 0, vertical 0. So with the help of two equations we cannot calculate three unknowns. So first we will choose that roller on which minimum unknown is acting. If I take roller number 1, how many forces is acting? 1, 2, 3. 3 unknown? No. If I take roller number 2, how many unknown forces are acting? R, C and R. So, two unknown, two equation, horizontal, vertical, we will solve directly. So students, we will take roller 2. Why we will take roller 2 first? Because of minimum number of unknowns. If I take roller 2, what is happening in roller 2? Self weight is acting. What is self weight? 50 Newton. And if I remove this, so there will be a equal and opposite reaction. Due to self weight, this roller is do a action on roller number 1. So this roller will give a reaction R, and there is another reaction. What is this? RC, students. I am assuming this reaction is acting at an angle alpha. So what is this? Alpha. So students, three forces we will directly apply Lami's equation or Lami's theorem. But our main concern here to calculate alpha, because we don't know the value of alpha. To determine the value of alpha, we will take the help of our diagram. So how we will calculate alpha, students? What is this total distance? 1 meter. What is the radius of each roller? 0.3, 0.3. If this is radius, this will also radius, this will also radius. If I remove 0.3 meter from there, 0.3 meter from there, so this distance will come out to be 0.4 meter. This is radius, this is radius. So this distance will equal to 0.6 meter. I am drawing here. This is alpha. This is 0.4 meter. This is 0.6 meter. 0.4 meter means 0.3, 0.3. Total is 1. 1 minus 0.3, 0.3, 0.6, that is 0.4. This is radius, this is radius. So this angle is alpha. If I use here cos alpha, what is cos alpha? Base upon hypotenuse, 0.4 upon 0.6. After calculating, alpha will come out to be 48.18 degree. 48.18 degree. So students, if this angle is alpha, this angle will remain 180 minus alpha. This is 90 degree, and this total angle will become 90 plus alpha. So what we will do here, we will apply Lamy theorem. What Lamy theorem said that? Lamy theorem said that R upon sin 90 equal to 50 upon sin 180 minus alpha equal to, what we are doing, we are using Lamy's theorem, means R upon sin 90, 50 upon sin 180 minus alpha, and then RC upon sin 90 plus alpha, or means R equal to 50 sine 90 upon sine 180 minus alpha. Alpha we already calculated. What was that? 48.18. We will substitute the value of alpha here, and RC will equal to 50 sine 90 plus alpha upon sine 180 minus alpha. After substituting the value of alpha, R will come out to be 67.08 Newton, and RC will come out to be 44.72 Newton. 44.72 Newton. So students, we have calculated the value of two unknowns. First one is RC and then R. So how many unknowns are left? RA and RB. RA and RB we will calculate directly by considering the equilibrium of whole system. If I consider the equilibrium of whole system, then if I use horizontal zero, horizontal means RA, RC. This R, if I take the equilibrium of whole system, this R will cancel out. Then RA will equal to RC and RB will equal to the algebraic sum of 50 plus 50. Means RB will come out to be, if I consider the system in equilibrium, if I consider the whole system in equilibrium, then sum of vertical zero means RB equal to 50 plus 50, that is equal to 100 Newton. And if I consider horizontal zero, that is RA equal to RC, and RC we already calculated. What is this? 44.72. 44.72. So this is our R. So our target is clear. We have calculated all three unknowns. That is RA 44.72 Newton, RB 100 Newton, and RC is 44.72 Newton. Generally in GATE he will ask either RA, RB or RC. He will never ask all these three reactions. So students, this is the basic concept of free body diagram. I already explained how to draw free body diagram for a single ruler. If we are having two rulers, how to solve these problems. Okay, so thank you, good luck.